Hi guys, welcome back. This is Vlogmas day 16. Today I'm going to be talking about my sleeping arrangement and how I sleep on the floor. I have been sleeping on the floor for I think either 7 or 8 months now, and I wanted to talk about this because you guys have seen my bed in multiple videos now through this Vlogmas, and it is on the floor. I sleep on a Japanese futon, and since sleeping on the futon, I have had so many benefits personally that I wanted to share. And I think that having been sleeping on the futon or on the floor for this, I believe I have a good place in being able to share what I've noticed so far. Before we owned the futon, we had a king size memory foam mattress. It was huge, it was massive, and at the time we thought it was extremely comfortable, the only way to sleep. After we went vegan, we were wondering, why is our body aching? We started to research, like, is it our bed? What's going on here? We came across some YouTube videos that mentioned how they sleep on the floor and the things that they have relieved and fixed or cured since they've slept on the floor. So we took that and we laughed. I mean, we're like, okay, this is silly. There's no way we're gonna sleep on the floor. After a few more videos and a few more testimonies to it, we're like, well, maybe we should give it a try. Let's try it before we keep shooting it down. And so we ordered our futon. After we ordered our futon, it was taking like too long to get to us, and we really just wanted to see what it was like. So we had these foam like workout mattresses that link together, and we laid that down, and then we put on that like 3 different blanket comforters, and then we slept on that for I think a week or something before the futon had gotten to us. The first few days weren't as bad as we had expected. From other people's videos, they did say that they were sore and stuff, but the thing was we were already sore, we were already achy. So we didn't have much more ache and pains than before. However, they were slightly different. It's mostly because you're putting pressure points on certain spots, like your hip and your shoulder if you're a side sleeper. So it does take some getting used to. After the first, I think it was 3 or 4 days, we had no issues from pressure points or anything. And we actually felt ourselves sleeping better. We were getting a much better quality of sleep. We would wake up refreshed, and I mean, like, we would wake up and we felt like we had been able to sleep through the night instead of tossing and turning, which is what we did previously in the memory foam mattress. We started telling people 2 months into it, I think. They were asking us like what we thought of it. They didn't seem interested, but they were just curious if it helped. So here we are, about 7, 8 months later, and we still sleep on the floor. I don't ever see us going back to a bed. We've had a good response to sleeping on the floor. And so I want to go over some of the benefits that we've had, or I've had, and I'm going to share some of what my partner's had too. So for me, I'm a side sleeper and a stomach sleeper. I've never been able to really sleep on my back. It's always been uncomfortable, and now I am able to sleep on my back and it's comfortable. I still don't do it often, like I'm still more of a side sleeper, but I'm able to sleep in any position on the floor very comfortably. Another thing that I've noticed since sleeping on the floor is my posture. I still don't have perfect posture. It's something you have to work on consciously. However, I will say that I used to, because you know, when you're sleeping in on a regular mattress, whether it be memory foam or spring or whatever, you're always going to have those bending points where your back, you know, your bed contours to you. And sadly, as much as it wants to contour to you, you're still sinking into it. And that causes bad posture. And we both have noticed that when we walk, we're walking more straight. When we sit, we're usually sitting more straight with our back aligned versus hunched over. And this is just natural things that have happened. This has not happened like subconsciously. Our back has just been more pain-free, and we don't feel that we need to be slouching or anything. Another thing that we had noticed is that after getting our night's sleep, that we are more rested throughout the day for longer. Before, we would wake up and we might feel rested, but usually we didn't. And on days that we did feel rested, the rest didn't last all day. When we first moved to London, like, we would sleep on our mattress, on our futon, and we would wake up and it would be 7 a.m. and we would be out the door ready to go hike, you know, excited, and we would be are you guys tired of hearing me say rested yet? We would be just well ready for the day and not like, oh man, I wish I could get more sleep. I'm still tired. Oh, I hurt. That's not been the case in months. Another thing that has happened for my partner is he had really bad sciatic pain. And this is something that has, they say, not been proven, but we have seen a lot of videos on people with sciatic pain, and from witnessing it firsthand with him, that sleeping on a futon did indeed help his sciatic pain. He has almost no pain anymore. The grocery store at our old place was about 20 minutes away. In the car, you could just see him, like, he would always be shifting and trying to angle so that his sciatic pain, but whatever you want to call it, wasn't aggravating him. And now that's not the case at all. Like, we can go on trips. We can, I mean, being in the car for hours at a time, he can do it. And only occasionally do you see him shifting. And it's more because he's just been sitting for a long time versus having the pain of sciatic. Another benefit is moving your futon. All you have to do is roll it up, tie it with the ties that come with the futon, and it's ready. It's significantly lighter than a typical mattress. Whenever we were getting rid of our mattress, we actually had to chop it up into smaller pieces to fit it outside and to load it into the car. It was huge, heavy, and I'm really glad that I'd never have to move that thing again. Alright guys, I think that's all I have for now. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up and hit the notification bell. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.